A young man sat alone in a quiet cafe, a worn notebook open before him. His pen scratched across the page, lost in the rhythm of his thoughts. The cafe, usually bustling, was unusually calm that afternoon. The gentle murmur of conversation, a low hum against the backdrop of mellow jazz. Sunlight streamed through the large windows, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. He was sketching, capturing the essence of the cafe in his notebook. The way the light caught the chipped paint on the tables, the curve of the worn armchairs. Then, a girl entered. She scanned the room, her gaze flitting from occupied table to occupied table, a slight furrow in her brow. She was carrying a well-worn book, its cover faded from countless readings. He watched, almost without noticing, as she approached his table. He looked up, surprised, as she hesitated, a blush rising on her cheeks. "Excuse me," she asked softly, her voice barely a whisper above the music. "Is this seat taken?" He shook his head, a small smile playing on his lips. "Please." He gestured to the empty chair opposite him. She settled into the chair, opening her book, and immediately becoming absorbed in its pages. He returned to his sketching, but found his gaze frequently drifting towards her. The way she tilted her head as she read, the delicate curve of her fingers turning the pages, the subtle shift in her expression as she took in a particularly interesting passage. He felt a strange pull towards her, a silent connection forming across the small space between them. An idea sparked in him. Carefully, he tore a small piece of paper from his notebook and wrote a single sentence. "Do you believe in beautiful coincidences?" He folded the paper into a tiny square and, with a shy smile, gently pushed it across the table towards her. She looked up, startled, then saw the note. A slow smile spread across her face as she read his words. Taking out her own pen, she wrote underneath, "Perhaps I'm starting to believe now," and slid the note back to him. He read her reply, his heart doing a little skip. Their eyes met, a shared smile lingering between them. The music swelled, filling the cafe with a warm, inviting melody. The afternoon sun seemed to shine a little brighter, casting a golden glow on the two of them. It felt as though something new and wonderful was just beginning.